Hey guys, this is Bitch of All Trades and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle. I am a registered nurse and a nurse practitioner student. If you're oldie, thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for being a part of the family. So in this video, I just want to talk about something very important for 2023. So for some of you guys that have been watching me for the past couple years, I have been in nurse practitioner school to become a nurse practitioner, getting my DNP degree. That's my doctorate in nursing practice, to be somebody's like provider, someone's doctor, whatever you might call it. But yes, so I am officially in my last semester of NP school. I actually can't believe it. A lot of people have been super excited for me, but I'm still just in that moment of not really disbelief, but just still like surreal. In my past video, one of my videos, I talked about presenting my project, which was like a year long thing where I was doing my research on different stuff and presenting this project and getting my samples and participants and doing all this stuff, writing a paper, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I was able to get that done before the year ended for 2022, so I thank God for that. I will be, and this is news, I don't think I told you guys, I will be presenting this at a conference in March. So in March I will be going to a nursing conference and I'll be presenting my project to a whole bunch of people, which I'm kind of scared about, but I'm just like, you know what, it's not March yet, so let me just leave that stress in March. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and I'll be graduating in May. Guys, I am happy that I've almost reached the finish line. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and about this program and about what my life would be after I graduate. And I really like that I've been documenting this. Even if it doesn't really pertain to a lot of you guys, at least for me, for my own conception, I can see how I progress over the years, and hopefully whoever wants to follow the path that I'm taking, they can also see that from watching my videos. I think, but one important thing to take note of in this entire process is just knowing that, like, I do know for a fact that this path is what I wanted to do. And I think that's very important to know, like, right ahead, because the last thing you want to do is spend money on something that you later down the line realize that you're not interested in. I do not want it to be a doctorally prepared nurse practitioner. Even though I only have one semester left, I'm taking only 2 classes, but a lot of my time will be spent doing clinicals. So right now I have 2 doctors that I'm shadowing. Well, not really shadowing because I'm actually doing stuff, but they're my preceptors, so I'm learning under them, studying under them. There's more autonomy and more responsibility on me because I'm a 4th year, so I should be basically doing stuff with myself, which is what I've been pretty much doing. So I've been going in first, like the provider would, and talking to patients and, you know, getting information, putting them down, and also discussing plan of care. And then after that, the doctors come in. Well, actually I discuss the plan of care with the doctor, and then we both come in and just present that to the patient. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. But I have 2 preceptors, which means I have 2 clinical days. So add that to working and then class time. My weeks are now back to being super busy. During the winter break, I had more free time, so I was really enjoying myself, resting, watching TV, catching up on stuff. But now it's back to the grind. So I'm not too excited about that, but hey, I really had to remind myself that this is, you know, this is temporary and I just need to push through. Honestly, my word for this school semester is just perseverance and pushing through, because senioritis is not only for high school students, it's not only for college students, it's also for graduate students as well. Oh my gosh. But let me just not focus on that. On top of perseverance, I also want to finish strong. So I have to make it a goal to do whatever it takes to finish strong, sacrifice what I need to sacrifice in order to finish strong. One of the things I feel like I've been sacrificing is really just my social life. Early on, I thought I could do everything at once, but now I'm starting to realize that I can't kill myself, and I really have to make sure that I prioritize this, because for some of you guys that know me personally, like, I have other hobbies and passions that I also want to explore, but I feel like they've kind of been on the back end because of school. So I know that once I get school done with, I can focus on different things that I want to do. I feel like the beautiful thing about getting my degree now that I'm young is that I always have my degree. As far as like if I want to not work till 20 years later, when 20 years later comes by, I can work, I still have my degree, I don't have to worry about tuition, school, balancing school with family and stuff like that. So I think I have that advantage for getting this done now. And also another thing is that I have time to build experience in different things in my career. So there's so many things that I really thank God I've been able to accomplish now. And I want to make sure that I don't get in the way of God's plan for me by just being reckless and not disciplined and just not focusing, you know what I mean? So the biggest question I've also been getting is what are my plans post-grad? Like, a lot of people have been asking me, do you know where you want to work? Do you know what you want to do? Have you thought about where you want to apply? Da, 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 da. Do you want to own your own practice? Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? If I'm being 100% like honest, truthful, I don't know what I want to do when I graduate. I know this is very counteractive, very counter thoughtful, whatever you want to call it. I feel like sometimes it seems like I have my life together, but honestly, sometimes I'm just like doing things on a whim. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I do know that this is the path that I want to do, but I know that nursing is very broad, so much variety. I feel like the more I've been in this field, the more I realize so many things I can do with my degree. I don't want to put myself in a box. There's so many things that I've found interesting, so many things that I can explore, so many avenues. So with that being said, I don't have a definite answer of what I want to do. I do have some things in mind that I don't mind doing, but then again, I want to do what is for me, what God's plan is for me. And right now, I'm not really 100% sure what that is. I have an idea what it could be, but I'm not sure 100% what that is. So in the meantime, we just gonna wait and see what to do and what happens. But I think once I graduate, I think the next step is for me to take my boards, also get certified, get my DEA number, get my certification, all that stuff. So it's going to be a whole process before I can actually start practicing. One big advice that I've learned, or I've learned a couple of things in this journey. Like I mentioned, I've learned a lot about myself, about my program, about who I want to be after this semester, after the school program is done. But I think one advice that I've learned is honestly to just trust God in the process. We might know a certain career path we're supposed to take, and as we're moving in that direction, sometimes your level of certainty might start to, I don't want to say decrease, but like you start learning more and discovering more, and a lot of things that you thought you knew going on, you start to realize, maybe this is not for me, maybe this is for me. I think my advice is to always keep an open mind. Life has a way of showing us different experiences that might reveal to us what exactly we're supposed to do in the next step of our lives. And it's important that we don't jump into things prematurely. There's nothing wrong in waiting for the right instruction, the right direction. And that's something I've learned for me. Times are not the way that they were in the past, the days of our parents or grandparents. Social media is another avenue to make money as a nurse. There's so many things sprouting up where you can make a lot of money and you can do a lot of things and make a lot of changes. So I'm just honestly just taking it one step at a time. When we get to the bridge, we will cross it. But for now, your girl is gonna be a doctor in a couple months, period. I'm excited, I'm happy that I'm almost done. Oh my gosh. I think one day I'm just gonna crawl in my bed and cry or something. I feel like one day I'm gonna just be doing something random and the tears will start flowing, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this, oh my God. So I don't know, we'll see. But if you have any questions, any topics that you want me to tackle specifically about my journey, feel free to comment that below. Comment, make sure you like this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share with a friend. Make sure you press the notification bell. That's important so you can get notified every time I post. But in the meantime, thank you so much. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.